QST. Good evening. This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Delta Whiskey Foxtrot, calling the Emergency Amateur Radio Club Net. My name is Todd, and I'll be your net control station tonight's net. This net meets Monday through Saturday at 1930 HST on the lengthy EM and ERC repeaters, except on certain holidays and when general membership meetings held on the third Thursday of the month. The purpose of this net is to familiarize and train radio amateurs in general net operations and for public service emergency net settings. This net is open to all radio amateurs. We especially welcome our new licensed hams, those visiting us from mainland or abroad, and our friends on neighboring islands. This is a direct net, and all traffic shall pass through net control. For clarity of check-in, we encourage you to use ITU phonetics. The use of the word break should only be used to interrupt regular net operation in the event of emergency. Once emergency is taken care of, we will resume the net. All repeaters in the system require an input CTCSS or PLP 80.5. Please allow a short pause when transmitting, allow for internet delay. Net controls now stand by for stations with emergency, priority, or time-sensitive traffic. Call now or you may break in any time. Nothing heard. We'll start off with our short-time mobile stations first, followed by check-ins for any announcements, HF reports, traffic reports, weather reports, solar reports, and by all means, surf reports. And then we'll take check-ins from any newly licensed hams or visiting stations from mainland or abroad and our friends on neighboring islands. And then we'll take check-ins from our low-power and portable stations, 8 watts or less. And then we'll take general check-ins by repeater. So without further ado, if you're short-time mobile like to check in, please call now there, Bula.
Alpha Hotel 6 Hotel. Short on time, no traffic. Thanks for being the net control station tonight, Todd. Take care. This is Bula, AH6H.
Alpha Hotel 6, Victor Golf, Joe. On the 9-8, short of time, no traffic. Thanks, Todd. A86PG.
Whiskey Hotel 7, Papa Delta Ralph, short of time, no traffic on the 860. Calling in from Nanakuli. Thank you for taking the net, Todd. WH7PD.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo, Charlie. This is Corey. No traffic. Thank you for taking the net. I'm on the 98, Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Bravo, Charlie.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Bravo Zulu. Will on the 86 repeater. I have no traffic. Thanks, Todd, for taking the net. This is WH6BZ.
India, Bob on the 86, and no traffic tonight, WH6I.
Let me see if I have it here, folks. All right, at 1935 HST, this is WH6DW up here with the ERC Nightly Net, and I'd like to acknowledge the following stations. Of course, starting that round was Alpha Hotel 6 Hotel, Bula, with no traffic, great signal. Then we had Alpha Hotel 6 Victor Golf, Joe, who I met over at the Ham Fest Saturday. Pleasure meeting you there, Joe. Got you down for no traffic. And also at the Ham Fest, Whiskey Hotel 7 Pop Delta Ralph and his wife Linda on the 86 machine with no traffic, great signal. And then Corey, Whiskey Hotel 6 Hotel Bravo Charlie on the 98 with no traffic. And then Whiskey Hotel 6 Bravo Zulu, Will, on the 86 with no traffic. And one of our net controllers, Whiskey Hotel 6 India, Bob, whose net is tomorrow night. And be sure to check into Bob's net. And immediately following Bob's net is Dr. Frank's Swap and Shop. So, anyway, yeah, he's still got a lot of gear up for sale. Pay attention, have your pen and paper ready. Let's go ahead and do another round of short-time mobile stations. If you're short-time mobile, like to check in, please call now.
Kilo Hotel 6, Sierra Echo November. This is Leo on the 980 this time. Short of time, no traffic. Thanks for taking the net. KH6SEN.
Alrighty, I give it a good long pause for the cause here. I did pick up one more station. Kilo Hotel 6 here, Echo November. Leo, with no traffic, great signal there, Leo. Thanks for checking in. Good to hear you out there. Alright, let's move on to announcements, HF reports, traffic reports, weather reports, solar reports, surf reports. Please call now. Alright, nothing heard. I will give a weather report during the roundtable portion of our nets. And yeah, and Perry's surf report's very popular right now. I hope he comes back in, I hope he comes in later on and checks in and offers a surf report. It's always, sometimes it's pretty funny, but anyway. Let's move on to newly licensed hams or visiting stations, mainland or abroad, or our friends on neighboring islands. Joe, Stan, Rob, Paul, please call now.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Charlie Yankee Delta, Joe, Pukalani Maui on the 98, no traffic. Good evening, Todd.
This is the Kilo Hotel 6, Hotel Golf Span in Makawao, Maui. On the 88, I'd like to say aloha ahi hai tauko. Mahalo de ta for taking a net. No traffic. Kilo Hotel 6, Hotel Golf. Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec, Paul in Molokai. WH7QQ, no traffic, and thanks for taking the net, Todd.
Alrighty, at 1940 HST, this WH6 DWF here with the ERC Nightly Net. And I'd like to acknowledge these distant stations from other islands. Starting off that round was Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie Yankee Delta, Joe in Maui. And also Maui, with Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf. Stan on the 88 machine. And Stan, we met your neighbor. Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Oscar Lima. Brian, yeah, he wants to know how he can check in onto this net. He can hear the net really well, but he can't break the squelch. I told him, you've got a pretty good secret for getting into this net, especially full quieting. So you get a chance to see Brian there, you know, give him some pointers on how to get into this net. And all the way from Molokai, Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec, Paul on the Quajing. That's a great radio there, Paul. It works fantastic. So, anyway, thank you very much, dear folks, for checking in all the way from Maui County. Let's move on to low-power portable stations, 8 watts or less. If that fits your bill, please call now.
Alpha Hotel 6, Whiskey India. Call on the 86 from Salt Lake. No traffic. Mahalo Todd, A86WI.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Tango Echo. Brian and I calling in on the 88 this evening. No traffic. Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Tango Echo.
Kilo Hotel. This is November 1, Victor Alpha, Rich on the 98, no traffic, N1VA.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Romeo Juliet Golf. Ronald, I'm on the 86 repeater from Kapolei. I have no traffic tonight. You have a good evening. WH6RJG.
Kilo Hotel 6, Oscar X-Ray, this is Don. 80, no traffic. Thank you, Todd. K86OX.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Uniform Hotel. Todd, WH6G.
Alrighty, at 1943 HST, this is WH6DWF here with the ERC Nightly Net. And the aliens are coming, the aliens are coming. There's no aliens. That's just stations doubling with each other, making that alien sound. Let's see, we had, starting off that round was Alpha Hotel 6, Whiskey India. Carl, good to see you, Carl, Saturday. Checked in on the 86, no traffic. And I walked right past this guy's vehicle. I recognized it. Whiskey Hotel 6, Echo Tango Echo. Brian on the 88 machine with no traffic. And I didn't see you at the, well, actually I did see you. You won a prize. I saw you then. But I was busy yakking with another ham, Kevin Bogan. And then we had a double, but the stronger station won. November 1, Victor Alpha, Rich. And if you named what repeater you're on there, Rich, it got buried under that alien sound. There was another station underneath you. But let me go ahead and read down this list. And we had that alien sound twice. So we had it when Rich checked in and also when Denny checked in. So, and then next we had Whiskey Hotel 6, Romeo Juliet Golf, Ronald on the 86 and no traffic. And then we had Don, Kilo Hotel 6, Oscar X-Ray, checked in, great signal. And then the alien sound again, Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Uniform Hotel, Denny on 98 with no traffic. So there's two stations that got steamrolled over. Let's go with the first one, the one that checked in the same time as Rich. Let's see if that station comes back to us. If you think that was you, please call.
Kilo Hotel 6, November Lima Uniform, Norman, start of time, no traffic, KH6NLU on the 88, Kanalu.
Oh, Norman, good to hear you out there. Yeah, I saw him on the archery range here a couple weeks ago. Good to hear you out there, Norman. Kilo Hotel 6, November Lima Uniform. Got you checked in. And then the station that doubled with Denny at the end there. That station, please come forward.
November Hotel 7, Victor India, Gordon on the 98. Thanks for taking the net, Todd. November Hotel 7, Victor India.
Alrighty, we got them both. November Hotel 7, Victor India, Gordon on the 98 with no traffic. Thanks a lot. See what a difference it makes when you're not doubling with someone? Sounds good. You got a great signal there, Gordon. Thanks for checking in. Let's go ahead and do another round of low power and portable station 8 watts or less. Please call now.
This is November 0, Sierra Echo X-Ray, Joshua, Maka Kilo, 5 watts, short time, no traffic. Thanks for doing that. N0SEX.
Alright, I gave it a good long pause because here. I did pick up November 0, Sierra Echo X-Ray, Joshua. No sex. Yeah, I'm too young for that there, Joshua. Anyway, great to hear you out there. Thanks for checking in. And let's go and take general check-ins by repeater now. And my cat sees something. She just jumped right across my log here. Yeah, she's pretty good hunter. Let's go ahead and take check-ins from the Diamond Head repeater. The 146.80. If you're on that repeater, like to check in, please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf, Papa, Children, Kailua, training, entry 880, no traffic, thank you, Todd, WH6, EZC.
I hope I got this right. Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf, Zulu, Papa, Tim. Did I get that right? Because you never check in on the 88 machine. Can you verify I got the information correct there? WH6GZP, is that correct?
Todd, this is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Papa. You had it correct. It appears the Windward repeater is not netted in today. Over.
Roger that, roger that. Oh, I'm glad you told me that, so I can send out a text and see if we can get that fixed before the end of the net tonight. So, so the 6.8 is not working. Okay. I can't hit the 6.8 from here, so I can't tell. So thank you very much for that information. Let's move on to the downtown repeater, the one located on top of Frank Foster Municipal Building, the 146.980. If you're on that machine and like to check in, please call now.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey, Uniform Steve on the 98, no traffic, W86 GWU.
Hello, Mr. Todd, W86 GPZ.
This is Alpha Hotel 7 Romeo Foxtrot Heather. Please put me down for the roundtable, 887RF.
Kilo Hotel 7 Echo Hotel Randy on the 98 tonight. No traffic, KH7EH.
Kilo Hotel 7 Whiskey Mike, no traffic.
All right, at 1951 HST, this is WH6 DW up here with the ERC Nightly Net. And I'd like to acknowledge half of these stations because we had some doubles. We start off with a double right off the bat. The station I did hear was Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey Uniform, Stephen, one of our net controllers. And there was another station underneath him, and that's why you could hear that alien kind of sound. But I did hear Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf, and that's all I caught. So the WH6G blank station, please come back.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Papa Zulu, Joe and Cunningham on the 980, no traffic. Mahalo, Mr. Todd, W86 GPC.
All right, net control like to acknowledge Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Papa Zulu, Joe on the 9-8. Yeah, it's kind of hard to assume when you didn't hear the whole call, so I kind of figured it was you, but I had to verify. Thanks a lot. And then I picked up Alpha Hotel 7 Romeo Foxtrot. Heather, great. First for the round table tonight, so looking forward to your round table portion of our net tonight. Thank you very much. And then I had Kilo Hotel 7 Echo Hotel Randy checked in all the way from the windward side. Great signal, by the way, all the way on the 9-8 machine. And then I had Henry, Kilo Hotel 7 Whiskey Mike out there in Wahiwa. Great signal coming in on 9-8. But he's used to doing that, so it doesn't surprise me at all. But thank you very much, dear folks, for checking in. And let's move on. We've had some check-ins on the 86 machine, so if you're on the leeward side or the west side, the 146.860, if you're on that machine, you'd like to check in, please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Yankee Delta, Christian Pearl City on the 8-6. Got no traffic for you, Todd. Thanks for joining at WH6 GYD.
This is Kilo Hotel 6 Tango Oscar Delta, Todd. The other Todd in Eva Beach on the 8-6. No traffic. Thank you, Todd. K86 TOD. Kudos to CPH and the folks that put that thing together. I always have a good time. This is WH6 Gioro, back to net.
Alrighty, at 1955 HST, this is WH6 DW up here with the ERC Nightly Net. And you guys are going to have to excuse the noise in the background. One of the condos here nearby has got their smoke alarm going. I think it's hardwired in because I've heard it do this all night long. And I can't sleep when that thing's going off like that. So Anyway, starting off that round, Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Yankee Delta. Christian, great signal tonight there, Christian. Thank you very much for that. Got you down for no traffic. And all the way from Eva Beach, Kilo Hotel 6 Tango Oscar Delta, Todd, and Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Romeo Oscar, Alan. Both with great signals. Thank you very much, you gentlemen, for checking in. And appreciate that there, Alan. And I had some questions for you, Alan. I did pick up the EARC, the Urchi antenna. I had some questions about that, so maybe I can catch you after the net tonight. I was just needing some information about the setup on that, so appreciate there, Alan. Good to hear you out there. Come on, Gilum. And let's move on. North Shore. These are the only repairs I lumped together. Peacock Flats Kahuka Machine, 146.760 and 146.900. And Perry, WH7D, usually lets me know which ones are working and which ones he's able to get in on. But the last I heard is Peacock Flats just wasn't working. But let's find out from Perry. Anyone on North Shore like to check in, please call now.
Well, this is Whiskey Hotel 7 Delta, Todd's best friend Perry out here in La Isla, coming to you on the 900 machine in Kahuku. Yeah, the Peacock Flats is down. It doesn't even pick up transmissions now, as far as I can tell. And the other one I can hit, the 6.8, is down. And so I feel like I'm by myself out here with only the Kahuku repeater running. But thanks for doing the net, Todd. This is WH7D, back to net control.
Kilo Hotel 6 India, this is Mike on the 88 Diamond Head. No traffic, Todd. The 6.8 is still standalone. K6I.
All right there, folks. I'm being patient. I know there's someone desperately trying to get into the net, and sounds like they've run out of options there. They might have to get in their car and find some elevation or something. But I did capture Whiskey Hotel 7 Delta, Perry, on the 900 machine. And yeah, luckily for you, you got the 900 machine there, Perry. You got in just fine, so thank you very much. And then I had Kilo Hotel 6 India, Mike, coming in on the 88 machine from the windward side. So, yes, and I hope that the 6.8 is reconnected here in the next few minutes. I did send a text message out saying that thing's not working right now. It's not connected, basically. So, but thanks a lot there, Mike. And yeah, we found out earlier in the net that it wasn't connected. So we had we had some stations from Maui that were trying to check in, and they had to come in on the 9.8 and the 8.8. But thanks a lot there, Mike. Appreciate it. And Mike, if it reconnects for me, by all means, please check in again, please. I appreciate it. All right, so we know that Wamanel machine is not connected, so let's move on to any repeater, any mode, anyhow. 2 Kansas string with you. Please call now.
This is Kilo Hotel 6, Mike Oscar India, Bernard. No traffic on the 88. Thanks, Todd. K6MOI.
Alrighty, at $2,000, this is WH6DW up here with the ERC Nightly Net. And I'd like to acknowledge one of our net controllers, Kilo Hotel 6, Mike Oscar India. Bernard coming in on the 88 machine with a great signal. Got you down for no traffic. Thank you very much there, Bernard. So what I'll do, I'll make this a call for anyone that'd like to join a roundtable tonight and join me and Heather. If you'd like to join a roundtable, please call now.
WH7QQ with a comment.
All right, next show I'd like to acknowledge Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec. That is Paul and Molokai with a recheck. You know what? Let's go ahead and pick you now there, Paul, since you're coming such long distance. Go ahead with your recheck, and what do you got for the net?
WH7QQ here. Comment as far as the distance of the signal. It's probably 35 miles or something like that, but at my elevation and the elevation of the antenna on the repeater, it's probably a straight shot. Anyhow, your comment earlier when I checked in initially about the Quan Sheng, in fact, I'm on the Yaesu tonight. I'm sitting here in the bedroom with a J-pole leaning against a wall, and it seems to work pretty well. But at several walls between the outside and the antenna. But anyhow, that, and I tried earlier, to get into the net with a 6/8 machine, and it was down. That's already been noted. But just as you were mentioning it previously a few minutes ago, I tried them again, and there was still no signal coming from the 6/8 machine. WH7QQ.
WH7QQ, WH6DWF, you were the ERC Nightly Net. Well, thank you very much, and for having a J-pole leaning up against the wall, it's working great. A little bit of path noise, but actually you sound clearer on the Huajing than you do that Yaesu, so go figure. I know the Yaesu is way more expensive than the Huajing. I mean, I picked up, I think the one I picked up the cheapest was $23, and the most expensive was $27 on AliExpress, so, and I got the cable, too, to upgrade the firmware, so I'm looking forward to doing that someday. But my buddy Steve, T.O., temporary offline ham radio, he was saying, you might want to wait a couple weeks. He says, I hear that they're going to have a better firmware, so we'll see how that turns out. Of course, he'll probably do a video on it, so, but it is a really great radio, so a lot of people mistake that handheld as a mobile rig because of the quality of the audio. So thanks a lot there, Paul. Good to hear you out there. Thank you very much for doing a recheck. All right, let's go ahead to the roundtable portion of our net tonight. And our first victim tonight is Alpha Hotel 7, Romeo Foxtrot, Heather. And I have no clue what she's bringing to the net tonight, so I'm not even going to guess. Good evening there, Heather. Good to see you out there, and glad you're back here in town. Go ahead, the mic is yours.
WH6DWF on the group. This is A87RF. I had a lot of fun at the Ham Fest, and it was great seeing everyone there that I hadn't seen in quite a while, so that was a lot of fun. So I had a lot of fun, and I acquired way too much QRP radio stuff. There's a bunch from a Silent Key. Actually, he's one of my first photo contacts, so that was kind of special, like to find his stuff there. Like, I don't know, I thought it was kind of neat. He had some really, really cool, really old QRP radios from Sierra Wilderness, and so those, if you look them up, they're designed by the same guy who made the KH-1, which is, so it's kind of cool to see, like, the evolution from these QRP rigs like 30 years ago to what they are now. So that's really neat find. I want to get them on the air, though, and they require, like, a straight key, which I don't know how to use. I can only do it with paddles. So what I need is a keyer in order to do this. So I was wondering if, I know this is a long shot, if anyone has a keyer I could borrow. I've ordered one that'll come in the mail in like a week, but before then, if someone has one, I really want to try it, set it up in the park and see if I can get these radios on the air, just to see. You never know until you try, right? So that's for the roundtable. This is A87RF, back to net control.
All right, at 20:06 hours, this is W86DWF here at the ERC Nightly Net. Now, there was Steve, KH6WG. He had 4 or 5 bins of stuff. He just said, I'm giving it away. And I had looked through those bins, like an hour before he said that. And there was, I think there was a couple Ballons in there. There was a 4-to-1, and there was also a NorCal doublet. And I wasn't familiar with NorCal doublet. I had to look it up on YouTube. And let me reset here. But there was a Keir, a homebrew Keir there, Heather. I'm not exactly sure if it's what you're looking for, but it didn't have paddles. So I think it's definitely a Keir. It was just one bar, and they had bolts on each side so you can go back and forth, and they were adjustable. So I don't know if that'll work, but you're welcome to it. But there was a lot of great stuff that was given away. The first thing that greeted you when you came in was that table in the back by the entrance to the restrooms. And there was all kinds of antenna wire and just odds and ends of wire. And no one was grabbing it. And I'm like, well, heck, you know, I bought all these Ballon stuff, and I'm in the process of building my own antennas, wire antennas. So I scooped up a lot of that. Plus those bins that Steve had, he had some that silicone wire, and I was like, no one's grabbing that stuff. I'm like, why not? I bought a spool of 250 feet. I don't remember how much I paid, but it wasn't cheap. I think it was like $30, $40. So, and that NorCal doublet, all the wire there, I was like, wow, this is a good deal. I'm going to try to set that up tomorrow, that NorCal doublet, and see how well I can get out with it on my G90, because there was a notice on the Ballon saying 25 watts only. And let me reset here. All right, W86DWF returning. So, yeah, there was a lot of great deals this time around. I saw a G90 go for $250. That is a steal. That's 45% off the on the brand new price. In fact, those things are going up in price. I got my first one like $439, and now they're going like $479 now. And if these tariffs kick in, God knows how much they're going to cost here in next month. So there was a lot of great deals there. So Heather, does that sound something like what you're interested in? Do you think that'll work? Over.
W86DWF, this is AH7RF. I don't know. I'd have to take a look at it and see, but it sounds promising. So I'd be interested to take a look. So, yeah, sign me up for that. This is AH7RF.
All right, what I can do tomorrow there, Heather, is take a picture of it and send it to you. So, and then you can let me know if it'll work or not. And now, my only question is, this had bare wires. You need a 3.5 millimeter connector for those, or can you figure that out on your own? Over.
I can definitely figure that out. I've got all sorts of alligator clips and things like that. I have breakouts for the 3.5 millimeter stuff as well, so that won't be a problem. This is AH7RF.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, thank you very much there, Heather, for checking in tonight and giving us a heads up. I didn't see those radios. Well, I did see some small ones on that far table on the right-hand side, 25-watt rigs, but what you're talking about, I just didn't see. And there was a 891 for $400. That was a steal. So And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that went for cheaper than that. So, but a lot of great deals out there. So it was well worth going out there. And I wasn't planning on going. I had some other things going on that, well, decided wasn't going to happen. But I went out there and I couldn't believe people like, I recognize his voice. I recognize his voice. So I met a lot of new people Saturday. So I met James, NV2T. It was nice to meet him and several other people. Nathan and Emily. It was nice meeting them too. Let me go ahead and reset here, and I'll go ahead and start the weather. All right, for the good news first, there's no high surf advisory or small craft advisory in place right now. But I do have some bad news. We're supposed to start getting rain tonight, and I just checked the Doppler radar, and it looks like the upper level instability is kicking in right now. We're supposed to have rain the next 2 days, so we could use the rain, just not all at once. But I have to say, this weekend we did get some really good rain, and there was a lot of great comments about that too. Like people saying, yeah, we need that rain, we really need that rain. So for those of you that have a nice lawn and been spending your money on water, you got a lucky break this past weekend. Currently right now it's 75 degrees, partly cloudy, dew point 66 degrees, humidity 73%, and winds out east-northeast at 10. For those of you that are medically challenged when it comes to fog, yes, there's a lot of fog out there because of the mixed and variable winds. So it is advisable, according to the National Weather Service, to close up the doors and windows and turn on the air conditioner and relax. But expect more fog. And by the way, this is the 19th event since December 23rd. So it's been going off about every 10 to 12 days. So, and there doesn't appear to be any end in sight. So, but from what I understand, those fountains are spectacular. Yeah, 250 feet. That's pretty, you can, anywhere around Holly Mau Crater, you get a great view. So, anyway, let's see here. Yeah, so we're looking at rain tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, maybe a little bit on Thursday, and then partly cloudy until next Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. We're supposed to get just nice sunshine, but that could change. All right, let's go ahead and make this last call for any check-ins, comments, questions, or rechecks before I close the net. Please call now.
W87QQ, recheck.
All right, let me go ahead and take a recheck from Paul, and then I'll ask for more check-ins again. So, W87QQ. Paul, go ahead. The mic is yours. It's W86DWF here with the ERC Nightly Net. It's all yours.
Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble with connections right now, but just a clarification. I normally have been using the Quansheng and liking it very much. Tonight I'm on the Yaesu FT65, and actually I bought it first, basically being seduced by the name, and it is perhaps a better quality overall in terms of various emissions and various other usability, quality of received and transmitted audio, and so on and so forth. The Quansheng seems to have a beat, and the ability to add the Exumer software firmware really makes it shine. But in any case, I'm glad that I bought the Yaesu. It's a good little radio, but it's probably a good thing that I bought it first, because if I bought the Quansheng, I wouldn't have bought the Yaesu. I might have bought more Quanshengs. But then today I saw some reviews on a recent model from TID Radio. I can't remember the exact, but anyhow, it's a nice color display and the ability to upgrade firmware and a few other things. So it's looking like a strong entry. It's just a little bit more expensive than the Quanchings, but not very much. I think $33 was the price I saw on them. WH7QQ, we're clear.
All right, WH7QQ, this WH6DWF here with the ERC Nightly Net. Yeah, I saw those on AliExpress, depending on which seller, 27 to 34. So, and I think I saw it on eBay for around 33, 34. eBay's a little bit more expensive, but it arrives quicker. So, that's the only downside to ordering from AliExpress. It takes a little longer to get here, but I ordered some 64-to-1 balance on eBay, and the seller was in China and says, I don't ship to your country. I'm like, why are you on the U.S. eBay platform? So I got a refund. It was forced on me, of course, and I ordered the same two balance from AliExpress. I saved a couple bucks, and they've already shipped it out already, so can't go wrong there. So if you're having problems getting stuff shipped here to Hawaii on either Amazon or eBay, try AliExpress or Temu. I haven't had any problems with them saying, oh, we don't ship to your country or your location or your or logistics company doesn't ship to your zip code. All kinds of excuses I've heard from these guys. So, but AliExpress seems to have their act together. So, and they seem to be more interested in how you feel about the way things went. So, anyway, let me go ahead and see if there's any more check-ins, comments, questions, rechecks before I close net. Please call now.
Whiskey 8, November Lima Delta on the 9-8, checking in. W8 NLD.
Whiskey 8, Echo Kilo Delta, Emily on the 9-8, checking in. It was nice to meet you, Todd. Thank you for hosting that. W8EKD.
Alrighty, got two more check-ins. Yeah, Army officer and Army brat. Yeah, I'm just kidding her, Emily. And she really doesn't have a big red dog. I was looking for it, but didn't see it. Anyway, so Whiskey 8, November Lima Delta, Nathan, and Whiskey 8, Echo Kilo Delta, Emily. It was a pleasure meeting you, folks. Thank you very much for that. Thanks for coming up behind me and say, I recognize that voice. That tickled me to death. So anyway, it was a pleasure meeting you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy your stay. I know that things change when you're in the military and you go from one duty station to the next. And yeah, I'd like to say, I hope you guys have fun in Germany, but you're not going to Germany. But could be in your future. Anyway, thanks a lot there, folks. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Anyone else like to check in before I close the net? Please call now. All right, at 2021 hours, this is WH6DWF here. With no more check-ins, this is Net Control closing the ERC Nightly Net. We'd like to thank all the stations for checking in, participating this evening. Please join us tomorrow night for another ERC Net session with Bob, WH6I, who checked into our net earlier. And immediately after Bob's net is Dr. Frank Swappenshop. And I didn't hear the last week, I did not hear them talking about the Zyhu X6100 for sale. And I did see a Zyhu X6100 Saturday, and I think it's for sale. I think that was Eric. What's his call sign? got a drawn KH6WI. He had a few radios for sale because he's changing duty stations also. He had some lithium-ion batteries for sale. I bought one, and he had like 3 more left, and then he's got a couple of radios. I think he's selling his G90 and the X6100. And I'd love to get that 6100, but I just don't have the moolah right now, so not unless I break into my Robin Hood. So anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for checking in tonight. I hope you all had a great time. And again, we'll see you all tomorrow night on Bob's Net, and I'll probably do the weather report again tomorrow night too. So you guys have a great evening, and enjoy your long work week compared to last week. So it was nice having an extra day off last week. But thank you very much, everyone. You all have a great evening. WH6DWF clear on the 146.98 machine.